network. Whenever the road team comes, they have their own cameras in place, and they work alongside our cameras. Sometimes they'll use the output of our cameras as part of their complement, which is typical for the home team to provide for the road team. The main play camera for what you see in baseball, that camera that was showing that play, is below the press box area. It's below the press box in the netting area. That's the main follow camera you see for most of baseball action. Situation like this, Amica Pitch Zone, sponsored. We get big bucks for that, but also the technology is driven by the sponsorship. There are cameras that are up high in first and third base line. This is the low third base camera. Okay, right by the visitor's dugout, shooting the left-handed batter. You're putting in the stats right here, and there are a couple things you see here. You see this. Okay, this is called a score bug. A score bug is a piece of software that's built in with NESN's look and our functionality that will track what you see here and also drop down and have other sponsorship opportunities there. Score bug operator is in the truck. That's what they do the entire game. The lowers you'll see, the lower thirds you see coming in is a separate font operator. Okay, they're the ones that are putting everything lower third or side panel graphics you see. Everything else other than the score bug typically is coming from the font operator, whether it's live or pre-produced before the live event. This right here, that came from the font operator, that little animation that popped in, teasing the post-game show. Now there's another camera in center field. It's a robotic camera. It shoots the close-up. Our director typically likes to shoot the close-up shot, like right there, robotic, kind of following. That's a replay look often enough. This is the visitor dugout shot right there. So what's happening in the truck while this is going on is you're hearing the producer calling the replay looks. Okay, so there are certain tape sources that are set aside for replay looks. The producer is watching these monitors in front of him, and he's calling her to go this deck, go X, go Y, go red, go gold, and the director then is following through with those looks. The producer is orchestrating the flow of the pictures, the director is executing that. When you're in live action, totally the director's ballgame. They are doing what they want to do. The producer makes sure that inventory gets in, sponsored inventory, things that we get paid for, we ought to make sure we get paid for. But this font here is from the font operator.
The score bug, is that software updating itself?
There's an actual operator that's manually inputting the updates. They basically have a click here they will basically have a menu in front of them. Okay, the pitch is a ball. They'll click a button. It'll then they'll send it to the score bug. The score bug will then update. It will not automatically update. There has to be a person there manually putting that in.